Welcome back, everybody. Today, I'm going to teach you how to use Zapier with Discord. This powerful automation tool allows you to connect Discord with thousands of other apps, making it easy to automate tasks like sending notifications, logging messages, or creating workflows that save you tons of time. First, open your web browser and navigate to Zapier.com. Once the page loads, go ahead and log in using your credentials. If you don't have an account yet, you'll need to create one, but the process is straightforward and only takes a moment. After logging in, you'll land on the Zapier dashboard. Here, look for the Zap button and click on it. This is where you'll begin building your automation. A Zap is essentially a connection between two or more apps that automates a specific task, and we're going to set one up for Discord. Next, you'll see the trigger button appear on your screen. Click on it to start defining what will initiate your automation. In the search field that appears, type in Discord and select it from the results. Discord will now serve as your trigger app, meaning this is where the automation will start whenever something happens in your Discord server. Now you need to choose a trigger event. This determines exactly what action in Discord will kick off your Zap. For example, you might select new message posted to channel if you want the automation to run every time someone posts in a specific channel. Once you've made your selection, click Continue to proceed. The next step involves connecting your Discord account to Zapier. Click the Sign In button under Discord Connections. You'll be redirected to Discord's authorization page where you'll need to log into your Discord account if you aren't already. After logging in, review the permissions Zapier is requesting and click Authorize. This grants Zapier the ability to interact with your Discord server on your behalf. Once authorization is complete, you'll be taken back to Zapier. Here you'll need to select your specific Discord server from a drop-down menu, followed by choosing the channel you want to monitor. These drop-downs make it easy to pinpoint exactly where the trigger should watch for activity. After making your selections, click Continue. Now it's time to set up the action, which is what happens after the trigger fires. Click the Action button and you'll be prompted to search for another app. This could be any app you want to connect with Discord. For instance, you might choose email to send yourself notifications, Google Sheets to log messages, or even Discord again if you want to post messages to a different channel. Type your chosen app into the search field and select it. After selecting your action app, choose the specific action you want to occur. If you're using Discord as the action app, you might select Send Channel Message. This will allow you to automatically post a message to a channel whenever your trigger fires. Next, you'll map the data from your trigger to the action. This means taking information from the Discord message that triggered the Zap and using it in your action. For example, if someone posts a message, you can include that message's content, author, or timestamp in your action. Customize the fields as needed. If you're sending a channel message, you'll type or map data into the content field to determine what the message will say. You can include static text or dynamic data from the trigger, giving you full control over how the automation behaves. Once everything looks good, click Continue. And that's it. You've successfully set up a Zap that connects Discord with another app, automating tasks that would otherwise require manual work. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.